Welcome to country number 33 for myself and Shannon. We are on the ground in Saudi Arabia. We are starting in Jeddah, and have a look at the streets. It's absolutely dead, and that is because it is about 1 million degrees outside. It is so hot. Now, if you've been watching myself and Shannon for long enough, you'll know that we don't have a lot of money. We are extreme budget travellers, and Saudi Arabia is known for not really being a budget destination, so we are on a mission to do this as cheap as possible without missing out all of the good bits. So we set ourselves a challenge for our 9-day trip. Can we do it under 1,000 British pounds? Let's see if it is possible. Let's go.
I already know that me and Alan are going to absolutely love this place. I mean, just look at these streets, the blue sky, and we love nothing more than exploring a city by foot. And there's just lovely pathways everywhere.
We have both been so excited to travel to Saudi Arabia for most of 2024, but it's just never quite been possible. We've either never been in the right place or we've not had enough money for it, but we have decided to just absolutely go for it. And yeah, we're buzzing, and I can just tell this is going to be one of the best trips we ever have. Start off any trip, Shannon, how do we start?
We need to eat first. Can we have one falafel sandwich?
Yeah.
With hummus? And also one falafel. Yeah, and also one falafel with eggs. Shukran.
Shukran.
Thank you. Here we are, our first breakfast in Saudi Arabia, and of course we had to go for falafels. Now take a look at this. I'm just going to open this up inside. Look at these colours. We've got the pickled beetroot, tomatoes, the falafels are being smashed up, and we've got some lovely fresh herbs on top of that as well as the hummus. I'm just going to dive into this. I am absolutely starving. That hummus is insane. It's very soft and smooth. It doesn't have that like gritty texture, and the falafels are cooked to perfection. They are so crispy on the outside. And to start off our Saudi Arabian food journey, this cost 6 riyal, which is £1.26. I can't argue with that value. That is a delicious, healthy start to the day. 10 out of 10.
Hi.
Let's go.
Yalla.
Yalla, to see you.
Nice to see you too. It is our first day in Saudi Arabia.
MashaAllah, it's very nice. It's my luck.
It's very hot.
Very hot.
You know, it is now 29. Before it was 45.
Oh my goodness.
So today is not too hot for you?
It's not too hot.
For me, I think the hottest place I've ever been. When it is very hot, nobody can go outside.
No, khalas, it's our place. We can go and we can work.
We cannot.
No.
We would melt.
Is there anywhere else in Jeddah you would recommend that we see?
Your language is British?
Yes, Scottish.
I cannot understand British.
Okay,
I
sorry.
don't know why. It's not clear like American. Say it again.
Is there anywhere you recommend we see? Visit?
Recommend. Now we have some festival. There is Al-Balad place, it's called Al-Balad.
This is the old town?
Yeah, all town.
Yeah, we do that tomorrow.
Yeah. You see, everyone can speak English.
Yes. English is spoken here by many people, or not so many?
It is here by many. Especially if you compare by before, it wasn't.
So now children learn English in school.
Say it again.
Sorry. In school, do children learn English language?
Yeah, it was in English.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well, you speak better English than us. Scottish is not English, is it?
No. Shukran. See you later.
Well, first problem of the day, there is literally zero public transport here in Jeddah, so we had to get an Uber down to the Corniche. £8 it costs, not too bad, but take a look at this. The luxury side, we've got these gorgeous yachts, restaurants. What do you think, Alan?
Beautiful, isn't it? Have a look at how clear the water is. You can even see some fish. And I think that we are standing in front of a racetrack. Can you hear that noise? Over here. But we haven't come down all this way just to look at a couple of yachts. We have came to see the famous floating mosque.
Everywhere we have been today has been absolutely dead and silent, but our Uber driver was just telling us that a lot of people hide during the day and the place comes alive at night, like jam-packed. So I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight when the streets are busy and there's a lot more charm to the place. But first impressions, it is a lovely city. There's so much to do. We're actually a bit overwhelmed with what we should actually show you and what we should do with the couple of days that we have here.
But let's go and check out what this absolute racket is up ahead. It sounds like supercars flying around the track. Maybe it's just some rich Saudis driving. But let's go and see what it is. Is there a race on? Is there a Grand Prix on? Who knows?
Like F1?
It does sound like F1. So I think there's some sort of race on. You see cars flying round in the distance. You lose them as they come round this side. My god, that is so noisy.
We need to get in there and need to see that. That sounds incredible.
Right, let's see what this is all about. It's so noisy. Let's see if we can get a little peek inside to see what this is all about. This is so cool.
Spot. We've been walking about for like 15 minutes trying to find a spot where we can see the cars. Finally! I have never heard noise like this in a city before. This is so incredible. We have been completely distracted by the noise of these cars going through the city, and it turns out that it's actually an event which is on this weekend. And Alan?
We have just bought tickets for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final day, so we are going to be there tomorrow night. We have never been to an event like this before, and what a place to do it. I think it's the longest endurance race in history that's took place in Saudi Arabia, so that should be fantastic. And this has completely destroyed our focus of making a video today. This is just so cool. We were trying to get up and see inside the track, but guess what? We'll do exactly that tomorrow.
Anyways, back to today's video. We are down at the Red Sea to see the lovely floating mosque, but there is so many restaurants and cafes all along this promenade. It is absolutely spectacular. I am so impressed with this place. I thought I was going to like it, but I just know that this is going to be up there with one of our most favourite city destinations that we have been to, and this is only day one.
Such a cool vibe. There's speakers up here playing music. There's a nice sea breeze. If you can pretend that there is not very loud engines right there, then you will enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, first impressions of Jeddah, mega impressed. Now, let's see if we can get inside this floating mosque. It's impressive enough from the outside, but I feel like we should try and get inside.
Definitely. And I've got the respectful clothing to put on for going in. But the reason it's called the floating mosque is because it is built on stilts. Once we get a little bit closer up, we can show you. It is literally hovering above the water. It's pretty spectacular, and it's a lovely white colour which blends in with the blue sky and the blue sea. It's gorgeous. here, the stilts that come out the water, and the mosque is literally positioned on top of it. Thankfully, this mosque is completely covered all the way through to hide from the sunlight, and it sort of blocks out the wind a little bit as well. We'll just walk around here and see if we can catch the sun starting to set. And just look at the way it's shining through these archways. Into Red Sea Mall, which is apparently very popular for food, and specifically budget-friendly food. Now take a look at this food court. There is just hundreds of options. I don't even know where to start. I'm trying to get something that's more local cuisine, not fast food, which we're seeing a lot of. So we'll take a look around and see what we can get. One thing we've noticed since travelling is that anywhere outside the UK always makes such a good use of space. I mean, look at this here. You can come to the mall, leave the kids here, and they can play football. And of course it is absolutely massive here now that Ronaldo is playing for Saudi Arabia. So this is insane, and there's loads of kids waiting here on the bench to substitute in. We have done a full lap of the food court and cannot find any local food at all. It's all Asian, fast foods, or like American burgers, but we've spied something that we've not had in a very long time and are very surprised to see here in Saudi Arabia. Nando's. But it looks a little bit different to the sort of Nando's we have back home, wraps and burgers. We saw someone as we walked by that had like a big skewer hanging on the table. Hello, table for two. Oh yeah, perfect. And look at that, best table in the restaurant.
Can we get the no bones?
No bones peppers, sir.
Thank you.
No bones. What is spicy level, sir?
Extra hot, please.
Yes, sir. Extra hot?
Yeah,
Please.
let's do it.
We have went for a boneless platter. We have a butterfly chicken and one of these big towers and 4 sides. Now, this is going to get absolutely demolished. We're quite excited to try Saudi Nando's. Now, it's not as local as we would have liked, but it might not be Saudi food, but it is food in Saudi, so that's what we're going to try, because fast food changes everywhere you go and it's a bit of the culture, so let's get into it.
But look at the menu. It is the exact same menu that you will literally find in the UK. Same starters, same sides. I am so excited for this, and we've already got prepared with the hot sauce. You know us, we went extra hot with everything.
I think this is the 4th country we have had Nando's in. The UK, Malaysia, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. Is that all, Shannon?
Yes. And I think so far Malaysia was the cheapest. Let's see how Saudi does. When we came in, the waiter asked if we'd like a drink, and we were so thirsty because we walked for like 40 minutes in the heat, so we're like, 2 bottles of water please, and it came in the fanciest bottle glass, and we looked, it was £3 per bottle, or you can get refillable Coca-Cola for £2.90, so hydration can wait.
Oh wow.
Don't hold this one long, sir, because it's
Okay.
okay. Enjoy your meal.
Shukran.
Well, have a look at the butterfly chicken, and this looks pretty standard, but this right here we have never seen before. this tower of chicken and the sauce is just dripping onto the chips. I have no idea how to even go about eating this.
I don't know where to start. How are we supposed to eat that if we can't touch that? And just look at the size of these chunks of chicken. Thank goodness we ordered the small one. This is the 5 pieces, or you can get 9 pieces, which I don't think we would have been able to eat. Can I start off with a peri chip? They're the best, aren't they?
Cheers.
Right, I'm going to try and see if this will just break off without destroying it. There we are. We've got some chunky vegetables on top of this as well. That is just falling off this skewer. Right, Alan, take a bit of chicken. Look at that, the size of that is just insane. I think this is chicken thigh, which is my favourite to have in Nando's. And nothing beats Nando's sauce. It's just such a unique flavour that you don't get anywhere else.
Now, if you are unlucky enough to live in a country that doesn't have Nando's, then I am sorry. But if you travel to one that does have Nando's, make that be one of the first things that you do. Right, let's get some of this butterfly chicken and look at all that charred skin on the outside. It is just so crispy. And we're going to go for a bit of that first. Just break this away. And then just mop up some of that sauce. Cheers. That is unreal. There is nothing in the world like Nando's, and the flavour of that charred skin is just unreal. It's such a strong flavour. You can tell that barbecue is piping hot. This is comfort food at its finest. What a fantastic way to start our food journey in Saudi Arabia. This is unreal. I can sort of feel myself getting a little hot and sweaty as the spice starts to develop, because we went for extra hot. We're not messing around here.
Alan, are you up for a challenge?
Absolutely.
I think it's only fair if we're Nando's, and we always say how much we can handle spicy food, that we do the extra hot spicy challenge. Will we do it with fries?
Should we douse the chip?
Let's do it.
Shall we just absolutely smother?
The full chip.
Has to be covered.
Oh my god. Alan! Oh dear. Right, votes in now. Who can handle it better, me or Alan?
Make sure every bit of that chip is covered underside. Right, ready?
Right, you go first.
Me first.
Oh, I see that you're taking the smaller chip. Pussy.
Look at all the chilli seeds in that sauce. This is going to be lava.
You can actually smell it straight away as soon as it's poured it out on that plate. The spice just proper hits you. Right, go.
Ooh. Okay. I think I am going to start sweating in about in about 2 seconds. My nose is starting to run. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I really hope I don't start to get hiccups, because that happens sometimes when I eat food that's too spicy for me. Oh, I can feel it under my eyes. Under here is starting to like sweat. Is that a normal place to start sweating from? Or is that a normal place to sweat from, under your eyes? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I need to blow my nose. Oh, I think there was like sauce on that tissue. It's like burning my nose a little bit.
No drinking.
No drinking? Oh, yeah.
No eye touching.
Here comes the sweats. Wow. Woo. Shannon, get that chip eaten.
Here we are. I'll just give it a wee extra coating. I'm feeling confident here. Cheers. Okay. Oh my. It's when it hits the back of the throat. Oh my god. It actually is, if you can feel the chili seeds just like rolling down the back of your throat. Oh, I wish I said no. I wish I said that we could drink. Holy moly! You sweating over there?
I am sweating. You can feel it on the back of my hair, on my forehead. Oh, Shannon's cheating. Did you see that? So, there we go. Whoever thought I would win that, you are correct. Shannon, as always, has cheated.
Now, one thing about Nando's, the garlic bread always looks disappointing, but if you get creative with it, it can be very tasty. So, I am going to make the Nando's chicken kebab. So first off, we're going to have, not the extra hot, go for some mild sauce, if it would come out. The chicken from the skewer on like this. A little bit of vegetables. You know, keep it healthy. And if you're feeling extra cheeky, you can put some hot sauce over the top. I hope I don't regret that. I think this is going to be quite messy, but I reckon this will be fan-bloody-tastic. Look at that! Now we've got a little Nando's burger. The sauce is already pouring out the underside. That's delicious. You can tell the garlic bread's been grilled on the same pan as the chicken has. It's almost got that meaty, burnt texture. It's absolutely delicious. That could be added to the menu. What's the damage?
It is 142.
Which country are you from?
Philippines.
Philippines? We thought you were from the Philippines. Your smile is beautiful.
Salamat.
How much was that then?
£30 exactly.
Woofed.
Not the cheapest, but similar price to what you would pay in the UK. Pretty expensive for me and Shannon on the road, but it was a nice treat.
Yeah, not what we were expecting to eat on our first night here in Saudi, but I'm not complaining. That was bloody fantastic.
Episode 1 from Saudi complete. We will be posting a video every single day until the end of the year, so stick around and we will see you tomorrow as we go to the racing in Jeddah.